Hi guys, hi. Hey. Hi guys, what's up? Apologies. I didn't post a video on Sunday. I don't even know if I'm going to post on Sunday. I just realized I need a rest day. Right, there goes my time lapse. Been doing a time lapse. Alright, I'm doing my hair, right? Right, I don't know if I can. I hope you guys are good. It's a Monday today. I feel really well. I was meant to post yesterday, but I was doing my hair, and obviously clearly you can see I took my hair out, and I was gonna really obviously like share with you guys why I did the hair and stuff. Oh, I don't want to raise my window. I don't want to raise it up. Oh, damn it. We'll talk about that differently, but I don't know if we'll talk about it differently, but I mean it's simple. I decided to and I wanted to. But yeah, no, I took my hair out because I'm really trying to grow my hair. So I've just been learning, trying different things. Really, that's pretty much it. And it's been a really dope experience, and I've literally been putting myself in lots of situations where I want to like write about stuff and just learn about the intricacies of stuff by just going through it. And hair is one thing that is definitely a really beautiful journey. I rate everybody that grows their hair like on a serious level. It's amazing. But my hair's out. Back into my potential baby dreads, which are quite long. I'm still deciding whether I want to lock my hair up or just keep it in twists and stuff. I don't know. Sort of like want to permanently do it. Sort of don't want to do it. Just deciding. So shout out to those who have locks. If you have locks, let me know. Give me the advantages and disadvantages of either or. I'm still deciding. I would love to find out more. But yeah, that was yesterday. Today, I feel really good. I'm just planning to do some work. I'm looking to start like a podcast series and like obviously the whole newsletter that starts in like June, where I'm gonna be writing a weekly. I'm gonna write on a weekly topic on share on a new idea or something every week. But I'm also looking just to start a blog, and I'm kind of just enjoying the break that this quarantine is giving me. So it's like I want to start working. But at the same time, I'm really enjoying the break because when things start, they really start for me. Like they really start. So that's like I'm kind of like in two minds about stuff. So yeah. So those are like some of the things I'm going to be doing today. I'm just literally going to be working on the plan and strategy. It's really weird. Like so weird. Honestly. Like first of all, 1 week back into vlogging, it's been so weird, but really good. It's been really nice just to. I think there's a lot of fast content out there, and I love fast content. But at the same time, I love slow content. I love this. I love intimacy. I love conversation. I love natural stuff. It's the stuff I like to watch where people are just talking and just being themselves. I think a lot of the world has been lost into trying to do high quality work. Even with the clients I'm working with, a lot of it is creating work that connects with people on a connective basis because we're still human, rather than just stuff that it feels robotic and feels so fast. And I feel like it's so noisy. Like TikTok, great app, but like I can't even jump on it. It's just too fast for me, too noisy, it's too loud, doesn't connect with me as a person, but I'm sure it connects with lots of different people. But yeah, so I've loved this vlogging stuff, but it's also been like a week into life really of no guilt attached to uni, which has been like really like super duper weird. Yeah, like it's been like really weird, really. But it's been fun. Like work has started again progressively for me, so I am a little bit more involved now. You can be on set now, which is great. If you have to work, you can be on set now. So things are like starting, productions are starting back up, commitments are starting back up slowly. So it's exciting to go back into the things I started before lockdown. But it's just really weird getting used to the lack of guilt. I guess knowing that okay, cool, I have uni to do, or because like I'll be honest, like me, like uni was like a side hustle, man. Like I did a lot of other things, and then uni was like my side hustle. I did so many beautiful things. It was so dope. But yeah, pretty much that's like my plan for today. Like, these vlogs right now are not going to be much because there's not much to do. But this is why I thought, okay, cool, continue to talk on topics and stuff and sharing things that are really important. So yeah, that's why I just decided I'm just going to keep it simple and talk. I don't even want to get lost in creativity. I still just want to be a safe space and just a simple space for people to connect with. So shout out to you guys, by the way. You guys are amazing. Thank you for the love for the first week as well. It's been tough, to say the least. because I want to be creative, but I just want to keep it simple. But yeah, thank you for subscribing as well, stuff like that. Topics. I don't even know if my face is like creamed or whatever, but you know. Oh yeah, also last week was Mental Health Awareness Week, and I wanted to do something for it. But unfortunately, I didn't have the time to really get into it, because I really wanted to do a whole creative piece and stuff. This is me getting lost in my creativity again. But shout out to everybody who's fighting and just keeping sane as well. Like, it's tough during this quarantine period. I'm going to be doing a video this week on some of the tips on how to separate your space. I guess some tips that I found that just really help keep my mental state a little bit together. Keep me a little bit more satisfied with the fact that I have to be at home so much, doing everything, exercise, work, resting, like all that stuff. So yeah, we're gonna do that this week at some point. And obviously as well, we're gonna also do the Yoruba. We're gonna do Yoruba. We're gonna make Wednesday Yoruba Day. Oh my god, that's good. Oh my god, thanks. Oh my god, is it sugary?
I don't know if it's sugary, but I gotta put loads of honey in it.
Loads of honey.
Yeah.
Dope. I'll grab it.
Put it on the table.
Okay, thank you. We'll go outside. Let's go outside. Wow, this is nice. Bloody hell. This is nice. Alright, yo. Alright. Okay, so today, what we're talking about. Cool. So I went back on the list of the Instagram stuff. And shout out to Blessing for sending last week's question. The last vlog's question about obscurity versus opportunity. Interesting topic for sure. So today's question is from _ SIHLMELEMBIYOZ. She said, how to continue having faith through difficult times and when difficult times seem to be lasting. Okay, so how do you have faith in a period where it just seems to not be coming to an end, really, and it's difficult? Okay, the trick is okay, so I guess when we see faith, the what I consider in my mind when I think of faith, and the times when I often feel like I have to have faith is in moments of quote unquote suffering, where you're basically going through something and it feels like it's not going to end, or it feels like something hard is something that you have to deal with. That's often when we need that faith. That's when it's like, oh, that's when we're really tested, you know, as Christians, is in that long suffering that we really have to rely on the things we say we believe. The rest of the time it's just, they could be sayings, but when you actually get through it, it's like, oh damn, I actually have to like really do this now. But what keeps me sane, and the beauty of it, of why I can continue in moments where it's like, how do I keep going, is, well, I'll give you an image. When you have a toothache and it's like really, really bad toothache and it hurts, and it's, you know, tooth is right next to the brain, it hurts. You think to yourself, oh god, like, oh my god, like, oh, like, you're frantic, right? But when you call the dentist and they give you an appointment and they say, okay, cool, come in 3 days time, that instantaneously makes the pain a little bit more bearable, because you know it's gonna come to an end. And the beauty of what Jesus and God has done for us is, well, as a Christian anyways, myself, is that he's already told you the end from the beginning. So he has already told you that the suffering will come to an end. He has already told you these things will end, and he wants good things for you. So that means that what I'm going through is just a journey of getting to the end. So having that end in mind is what gives me hope and faith. I just truly have to believe in the words that have been put down already. And just like me having to wait 3 days for that dentist, it makes it more bearable, because I'm like, okay, day 3 is going to go down, and maybe on day 3 it doesn't go down, at least I just have to wait 2 days extra. But day 3 is a day when there's a resolution coming, and I think we've already had a communication of those things already come in. So it's that, I mean, the Bible says if you suffer like him, be glorified like him. So in many instances, when there's times when I'm looking for God to sustain me, it's like he's right there. But, you know, we live in a world where suffering comes, consequence comes based on actions, etc., to not get into it too deeply. But how to keep the faith going is to remember that there is an end in mind, that you serve a good God who wants good things for you and who is doing good things for you. But often as a child, when you see food, you think everything's food, but then your parents know that the food on the floor, if you were to pick up fish, it's not food that's going to make you, it's not going to be nice, it's going to be unhealthy, and it's not even unhealthy, it's dirty, it's going to make you sick, right? And we smack the kid on the hand and say, don't eat that, and they're like, oh my god, I just want to eat food. It's fish, right? But if your parents don't do that, they don't protect you from the unforeseen things to your perception. And in our perception right now, we truly don't understand. But I truly believe we only know so much. You know, in the book of Job, the whole book of Job is Job asking God these really good questions that we often ask ourselves in suffering. Like, why would you do this to me? Like, why? There are people, like last week I spoke to a girl who's going through some incredible things. You know, like I don't even want to share too much, but she's just going through some incredible pains and difficulties. Damn, I thought my life was hard and she's going through something. And how do you keep pushing in that instance? Well, sometimes God can move the cloud, and sometimes he sits on a boat with you in the storm, and he tells you to be peaceful. Sometimes it's like that, but the beauty of these things is that we have a Father who cares, and sometimes we'll go through that process of a child where we don't have the full picture. We just are existing in a moment in time, and one day we will understand, but we have to keep going for that basis of getting to that end. And I think it's tough, and I don't know where my mind was going before in that story, but no, there's suffering, but the same God that will allow the suffering to happen is the same that will sustain the soul within it. And I think it's so important. That's what keeps me going. That's what keeps me going in that instance of faith. And you know, we continue because that's what we're called to do. So keep going with everything you're going through. And this is a beautiful question, because on the back of like mental health week and stuff, it's often so hard when you're challenged in your own mind to see tomorrow when you barely even know what today holds. And you know, it's tough, but also as people as well, check up on people around you, because we are called. You know, some people are praying and God has told you in your heart, like, yo, speak to that person, but you're being stubborn because you had a issue situation last week. Nah, you know, some of the prayers that we're praying were the answer to, but a lot of us don't want to be obedient to it. Do you know what I'm saying? So let's pay attention as much as we can, and seek. In the book of Isaiah, I can't remember where it is. It talks about constantly looking for moments to intercede for someone. Are you constantly looking for moments to intercede for someone? Because it's important, because people need help, and we are called to help as well. So these moments are how we help build community and build hope, and then we trade faith in the faithless. You know, that when the woman was about to get stoned, Jesus went down on the floor and stayed with her, that his faith and his strength was eventually also, that support is what brought her up. You know, sometimes we have to lay down with the people who are going through something so that we can get up and they get up with us as well. Yeah. In all things, God is doing good things, and he's a good God. And also, this is one thing I love. I read a book called Coronavirus and Christ, and it's a really good book. Everybody should read it. It's about 100 pages. It's free. I'll link it below. It's below. But it basically says, just because God is a good God doesn't mean he has to do good things. Just because I'm a good person doesn't mean I actually have to do good things. Because like, God is a good God, he doesn't have to do good things, and you know, like, but he will if he loves you, right? And he does. But there's some things that he's in control of, and he's watching because he knows the ultimate picture. But he isn't forced to do anything, actually. Like, you know, and I think it's Romans 9. It says, how can the clay tell the potter? Ask the potter why he's made like this. You know. Oh yeah, and in Job this is where I was before as well. In Job, Job asked God all these amazing questions, and God said, okay, cool. Do you know why the ostrich has wings but can't fly? You know, paraphrasing, can't fly. Comparison, let's say, like to the eagle. There's so many beautiful things it says, and this is from Job 39. So many beautiful verses. It basically says like, yo, like, you don't know why I've created certain things the way I've created them. So clearly, you're not just enough in your understanding to know what I'm really doing. You don't get it. You have never thought about these things, and like, you've never thought why. Have you ever thought about why an ostrich doesn't fly the same way as an eagle, but it's got big wings? You know, you never thought about these things. So in our lives, we should just believe and have faith that the situation and the God that we have will put his sovereign will over the situation, that his sovereign will is over the situation, rather than ask so many questions that we will never even be able to have the capacity to understand just yet in this moment in time. That's what the Romans are saying. That how can the clay ask the potter why it's made like that? It's a weird question to ask. Like, when you make your clay, bro, you design it the way you want to. It'd be weird if one of your creations asked you, bro, like, why did you make me like this? graphic designers, all you people, imagine the things you made. Like, why'd you make me like this, bro? When you had the design in mind, it was always right, right when you finished it. But what's right to the creator isn't sometimes what feels right to the person who was created. But you have to trust that the person created you had the best in mind. I think it's beautiful. But yeah, that's my talk for today. Stay happy, stay joyous. You know what it is. Help someone else. You know what I mean? All right. That's my talk, guys. Peace out. Peace out, guys. Peace out. Peace out. Shebang. Shebang, shebang. I don't know what that means. Bye, guys. Hope that helped. Hope that answered the question. I think it's a really big topic for a lot of people. But just keep pushing. It's important. Keep pushing, keep pushing, keep pushing. Super important.